today talking about opportunities for professional development. We have with us on set Yorshabell Cattouse, who's the manager of Member Relations at the Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Good morning, Yorshabell.
Good morning, and thank you for having me this morning.
Thank you for being here as well, reminding us once again that there are always opportunities for professional development, right?
Yes, definitely. And as you know, the Belize Chamber of Commerce and Industry, we are big time when it comes to business supporting organizations, businesses, right? We're a business association, and we support all aspects of business to help them stay in business, help them grow, be sustainable, and professional development is a big part of that. I know every year we have a training calendar. Year after year, we improve on it based on the feedback from our members, what they actually want, and we provide that first entry level trainings, middle management, and higher end. But I do note that sometimes there are some businesses that they've never sent their staff to any trainings, and I don't think that they realize that that affects them because it keeps their business at one point, and they have the potential to grow.
There's this really great cartoon between, I think, a CFO and a CEO that says, the CFO is saying, we're going to spend so much on, it's going to cost us so much to pay to train this person. And then the CEO says, it will cost us so much if they remain untrained. And it's always one of those things that I think that we need to put into perspective. It's a productive employee, a well-trained employee can deliver better services and better business for you. And so I find it interesting, your lineup, because it means that a lot of it is actually member-driven. What are you finding to be the areas that people feel that they need the most enhancements?
It would be two things. As our training calendar have about 17 different topics, but it's not limited to that. Within the year, we do partnerships and we add in more. But one would be working with employees, managing them. It's a very difficult task. Even though there are people who are being managers for many years, have so many experience across the board in different business areas or departments. They maybe have their degrees, but it's never enough because the people you're hiring, they're different. Millennial, they're coming from a different background. And a second one would be customer care. That's one of our top trainings, customer care. And that's the first one that we're starting with this year.
And how in depth are these trainings? Are they kind of just like refreshers? Are they tips on emerging trends? How do you guide what will work best for all members?
Well, we design, as I said, we have first entry, we have middle and higher end. We have partnerships with two different organizations, the Belize Training and Employment Center, that's under Beltrade, BTEC, and they cater to a lot of first entry. And some of it is refreshers, you know. The customer care we're doing is advanced customer care, so you would have some kind of knowledge. And the reason we used to offer just the customer care, but our members asked for the advanced. So in that session, there will be case studies and real life situations because customer care, is so very important.
You're the front line, basically, in terms of being able to address certain issues that customers have.
And I've sit in that, we offer a service at the chamber, but I've sit in that position as a customer many times, and I'm sure we all do. And sometimes you sit there and sometimes the enterprise gives you like, they're doing you a favor, but we both need each other.
Now, I have had instances where I say to myself, and it could be reputable companies, and they don't realize that it's just not good customer service. I mean, clearly the person is doing the best that they can or what they think is their best, but it's just as a customer, you are left wanting for more. And it has a big impact on whether or not I'm going to go back or try somewhere new.
And send other clients to them.
Absolutely.
And there's some, you never know which customer might take it to the far extent that they go on media and TV and, you know, it just destroy your reputation.
We have seen all those business reviews on Facebook, and that's just because of one disgruntled customers. But what you find is that the people chiming in often have had very similar experiences as well. So advanced customer care goes beyond just talking about what is good practice. It's about how do you resolve challenging situations, I'd imagine.
Yes, and it goes back to why are you in business? What's your mission, your vision? Why are you there? Who you're supposed to serve? So you go back to your purpose.
Yeah.
And if you know why you're hired and why you're in business, then you'll be able to deliver better.
Yeah.
And so customer care is usually, we'll say, the first entry, because but then we have a partnership with the University of West Indies, and it's going for like almost 10 years with them. And they offer the more higher end. You want to sharpen knowledge that you already gotten before, and you get a certificate from UWI, and it's recognized throughout the region, Caribbean region.
Which means you can put it on your resume as well, right?
Yeah.
So customer care, you said, is one of the sought after trainings, most requested. And you also said managing people. And I like what you said, because oftentimes people become managers because they're great at what they do. Maybe they've worked in all areas of that department. But managing people is different from knowing how their jobs are supposed to be done, right?
Yes. So that's a difficult. I'm a manager myself, and I've found difficulties, and I speak with my superior, of different ways that we could do things better. Yeah. Because you have a goal, and sometimes it might just be communication, sharing it with your team, because as a manager, you're not one man. So maybe you know how to get the job done, but getting your team on board so that everyone has the same vision.
Yeah. That's always a challenge, though.
Yeah. Well, it starts with communication. That's the first thing,
Everyone has different means of how you get the information in. A verbal might just come through here and goes through the next side.
That's what makes it challenging, particularly when you're dealing with a group of people with different points of view or perspectives on how to get it done.
So as I said, there are different management trainings. Maybe you have to start with a strategy. So that would be your next training after customer care, strategy, planning. And we also have with time management, professional etiquette. It's good that managers see the importance in sending their employees to these trainings, because they might not be the best one to communicate and train their employees. So we're getting professionals who are able to maybe get the information, hopefully get information through.
Yeah. So professional etiquette, strategic planning, tell us about some of the other things that we can see on the calendar this year and perhaps take advantage of.
Okay, so we have time management, as I mentioned. I have a list here. So let me just run through it. Records management. We have, it's not only theory, but you also get an opportunity to visit the archives in Belmopan and see how they actually record and file their information. Roles and responsibilities of a new supervisor. So if you're new in the role, this will guide you as to how to better manage. Effective communication, online marketing. We're doing a switch now from more people going online, so you want to capture that audience. And we also have emotional intelligence, when understanding how your workers
is that new?
It's new on our calendar.
New for your calendar.
It's a topic that's been around, but it's new. Because it's not only your customers, but their employees thinking like them.
And in fact, that's actually one of the areas, I think, with schools and even in in employment outside of Belize, that they really pay attention to, just because it has a lot to do with how you'll be able to work
and connect with them.
Okay.
And we have disciplinary action, the importance of documentation. This is a very popular one, because your employees sometimes don't follow the course as they're required, and how you deal with that. So there is a process, and it also has to do with the labor laws. So it's a legal process. Stress management, team building, and I like this one, the voice of leadership, how leaders inspire, influence, and achieve results. Because as a leader, sometimes you have to set the example, and that follows with the inspiration and getting your employees to actually follow through what you want them.
Employees have to buy into the vision, I think, and if you can do so effectively in how you communicate it, that's going to help a lot. So what are the, I mean, are these free? Are they free for members? What's the range of costs that we're looking at?
So we have, if we're doing a BTEC training, it's $168.75, $168, something like $170 now, adding in GST.
Okay.
Everything that service we offer, GST included.
Yeah.
So if it's a UWI course, it's like $337.50, and it's, as I said, it's a special arrangement we have with UII. It's a course that they've crashed down and they've offered it especially for our members. So if you would go directly to them, it would have taken a little bit longer and a bit more.
Yeah.
And that you get a UWI certificate for the course.
And since we're a membership organization, we have different levels of membership, different tiers, and with different tiers come different benefits. So if you had signed on to the Distinguished and President Circle tier, you can be allotted some free trainings within the year, a maximum of 6 within. So we design our membership tiers based on the different needs of businesses. There are some businesses that are big time in trainings, so they sign up for that category because they will be sending a lot of their employees. And if they're not able to get into the free trainings, they can get up to 25% discount off the trainings.
Nice. All right, and how do people get in touch or get access to the calendar?
So you can check out our Instagram page or website at www.belize.org, our Facebook page, or you can call us 223-5330, or our work cell number 614-3138, or email us bcci@belize.org. And if you're not a member of the chamber, this is an opportunity for you to join. Training is just one of the aspects that we offer. There's so many other things. I've been on the show talking about lobby and advocacy, on expos, business connection. So there are a lot more stuff that the chamber does for businesses to help your business grow. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about these opportunities, and hopefully people take advantage of them as well.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to go ahead, final break, and when we come back, we'll have our wrap-up, so stay tuned.